Hi guys, welcome back. Yeah, Lupos. I've had a history with Lupos, and I think it all stemmed from my love of minis. When I was 16, I bought this mini, and it was a project for me, and I absolutely adored it. And I spent a lot of time doing different bits and bobs on it, and it's what first got me into cars, really. I bought that car before I could drive, and I sold that car before I passed my licence. When I did pass, I finally settled on this, a little yellow Lupo, and it was a 1 litre Lupo. I kept it standard for the first year, then I lowered it like it is here, and it was on Pirelli P slots, which I had like mirror polished, and they looked class. Unfortunately, this little car was reversed into while it was parked outside my work, and the front end was smashed in, and the insurance did the wonderful thing of saying they were going to write it off. It took me a while, and I eventually sourced this little green beauty, which turned into my pride and joy, and I spent many hours making it into what it was here. And then I got married and sold the car because I thought I needed something bigger. I regretted this decision massively because it was one of my favourite cars, and I haven't had that much fun with a car since then. I then had the yellow Lupo back for a while because we bought it off the insurance and built it back up and got it back on the road. I then had that back for a while in between one of my other cars. I've had cars, a lot of cars since then, but I had it back in there, and then I bought this little green one as well. That was a 1.7 SDI, which was bought as a go-between car between some other cars. And then I bought a silver Lupo Sport, which was in brilliant condition, and I did this to it. Yes, sorry about that, if the previous owner is watching. It was a slippy surface. I lost control of the car. It come off and hit the side of this tree, and I ended up like that. That wasn't the happiest of times, to say the least. Anyway, yeah, since then I haven't had another one. My missus drives the 1.7 SDI still, that's still in the family, and I've always been looking for a good one. And then I did this. I've bought another one. So this is my new Lupo slash Lupo project. It's incredibly clean. It's had one previous owner, and everything's immaculate. I mean, there's no even curbing on the original wheels or anything. There's a mark here and there that will polish out, like this little thing, but you can't feel it, so it will polish out. The inside is absolutely remarkable. There's barely any wear at all on the rubberized handles. There's a little tiny mark there where someone's nails caught it, but these are usually pretty battered. The switches are all immaculate, the carpets are all immaculate. The floors have the original VW mats in them, and obviously the carpet looks, I don't know how well this will come up on camera, they look like they've never been trodden on at all. There's no scratches on the base plates, there's no marks under here, nothing. These are all immaculate. The gears, like the gator, is immaculate. It's just got one tiny, where's it gone? Let me see if I can find that mark. There it is. One teeny little split in the leather. But yeah, this car is truly outstanding. When I saw how clean this car was, I couldn't not get it. It has done 16,780 miles from new in 2002. On that note, pop the bonnet. Even the pedals, there's no wear on the pedals, bit of dirt with no wear at all. Let's have a look under here. There it is. It's 1.4 16 valve. It's a 75 brake horsepower one, so it's not going to be beating any land speed records. But this is also incredibly clean under here. It doesn't show amazingly on camera how clean this actually is, but I mean, all the electronics behind the back of the engine is all clean. The drive shafts are all clean. There's no dirt. Even the gearbox is semi-shiny. It's not like amazing on camera, but in person it's really mad. None of these looms are dirty. Like, they're all clean. Everything's clean. The alternator looks brand new as well. But yeah, it's been serviced every 1,000 miles by the previous owner. It's absolutely outstanding. The only issue I had with this car when I picked it up is that the fuel gauge didn't work. And on investigation, hence why the rear seats are removed, the fuel pump has got twisted wires. Oh. The fuel pump has twisted wires on it, and these are the sender wires for the gauge. And I think somebody's tried to touch these wires together to see if the gauge goes up at the front. Well, that doesn't work in Lupos. It never has done, never will. And in the process, they've actually broken the connector. Now, I've replaced the fuel pump and the sender unit, like the whole thing comes out as one, and now the gauge is working fine. But I just need to repair this loom, so I'm going to cut these 4 wires and then rejoin a new connector on eventually, as soon as I can get hold of one. Hence why the back seats are out. But yeah, it's the same in the back. The actual rear seats look like they've never been sat in. But yeah, this is going to be my little project. So if you are a Lupo fan, I have had a haircut in between filming this, by the way, hence why my hair's different to the beginning of the video, sorry about that. If you are a fan of Lupos and you enjoy Lupo content, then by all means click subscribe and stay tuned for the next one, because I have a lot of plans to this that I wanted to do to my previous ones but never had a chance to. This one, being as clean as it is deserving of them, and it's going to happen. It might happen with time, but it will happen. So yeah, stay tuned and see you in the next one. Take care, bye bye.